miraculous invention and its evolution have created a new era of cheap, convenient, and disposable products that have transformed the way we live. And it's hard to imagine what we would do without them.
Only we humans make waste that nature can't digest.
There's a misconception that the worst kind of spill is the thing, the gooey, oily mess.
Yeah.
But it's really these nice little bits of your plastic bottles that are going to be around forever, basically.
Because plastic is such a perfect creation, it's virtually indestructible. Which means that almost every molecule of plastic ever created is still somewhere on this planet.
How cruel does this look to you?
Don't you want to do something about the fact that animals' intestines are being replaced by plastic? But wait, first I think you should know that plastic cannot replace intestines, therefore the animals will die. Let's start with some data that might help us figure out how to fix this problem. From 1989 to 2008, the types of trash that were collected on beach cleanup days in California were separated into categories, and by a very large scale and difference, the trash that was picked up the most was food wrappers, and even though the numbers were not as astonishingly high for bottle caps, they did come in second place.
Factories dump out so much waste every single day into oceans and other areas that the habitats of animals are dependent upon, and some of this material is not even able to decay, even throughout many years.
People are just plain lazy. Let's take a single water bottle being thrown out into the ocean and how much impact this can have on a whole ecosystem. So there's the water bottle, not harmless yet, is it?
That single water bottle that was thrown into the ocean cannot sink to the bottom and degrade, since it is made out of plastic, but instead breaks up into little pebbles of plastic. The organism that then eats this plastic debris is called zooplankton, which are first seen on the food web, displaying the ecosystem. The zooplankton have now consumed so much plastic, as Charles Moore, the discoverer of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, says, that some plankton's body weight consists of more plastic than the plankton itself.
Other creatures, also known as the primary consumers, are eating the zooplankton, which are now contaminated food. Recent studies have shown that in small fish there are about 84 pebbles of plastic.
Organisms even higher up on the food web eat this fish, and yes, this does include us, humans. So essentially, when we throw a plastic bottle away, we are poisoning our own food. Again, this plastic cannot be degraded, which is a huge problem because we are depositing more and more plastic.
How can we avoid this ecosystem's tragedy? Every problem has a central force, and we could say that our problem starts with the site of production, where the plastic is being made. The factories can either dump this plastic holding waste into the oceans or sell the plastic containing products to people who then dispose of them, but then again, the destination is the ocean. The more people use reusable bags, the less plastic factories would have to produce. That stands the same for water bottles, where you could use this instead of this. Because when you throw this away, well, I'm sure you don't need an explanation of that, because the cycle starts all over again.